All right. All right, class of 2027, make some noise. All right. Last year's senior class, I told them at the beginning of the year that I actually kind of liked them. But by the end of the year, I really cared about those kids because the ones that made it to the end showed me that they deserved that diploma. 3 things you need to graduate. And we've been saying this for the past 4 years. 2.0 GPA or higher, minimum. Pass both your benchmarks, your math, Algebra 1, EOC, and your 10th grade reading. And the last one have 24 credits. I have people in here with GPAs lower than a 2.0. Stop. You know who you are. I have people in here that haven't met one or both of their benchmarks. And I have people here that are seniors just because they've been in high school for 4 years, not because they have over 18 credits. I have seniors in here that have like 12. So that just tells me that you've been here for 4 years and you have not been serious about school. Now, last year was my first year here. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right here, you can go ahead and look around the room, don't talk. Some of your friends, some of your classmates will not be with you in May walking across that stage. Because, like we say, you don't know what it takes to be a jacket. To be a jacket, you got to get that diploma. And what people have been showing me the first 3 days of school is that they are not serious about school. And that is the reason why we're having that meeting here today. So you can get these expectations and what we're looking for from you in order for you to cross that stage. And there are certain things that I see that tell me that some of you are not serious about school. And the easiest thing for you to do if you're not serious about school is to tell me, hey, Mr. J, I'm really not serious about school, so I can put you in the right direction in order to be successful, because life is freaking hard. I have 2.5 degrees, not a diploma. I got my master's, I got my BS. And I love life, and I feel like I have a splendid, blessed life. But nevertheless, it is really hard. I'm not without anxiety. I'm not without fear. I'm not without stress. I worry about money. I worry about my family. And all of that comes from the choices and the decisions that I make day to day, minute to minute. The bare minimum for you to be okay in this life, you guys, maybe not your parents, but you guys need a high school diploma. I hate to be Debbie Downer, because we're gonna have fun this year. You guys have a lot of senior events on the calendar that's about to go on the calendar. You're gonna see that on the website. But you gotta earn it, and you gotta want it. What do those things look like when I know that you're not serious about school? Coming to school late. You're not serious about school. Because I see you guys at Chick-fil-A, I see you guys at McDonald's, I see some of you working at American Eagle, I see all in the mall, I see y'all show up on time because you're getting paid. I'm not giving you a diploma. You gotta earn that diploma, just like you gotta earn that paycheck at Chick-fil-A. You have to show up at Chick-fil-A and say, "My pleasure," when you really don't feel like it. "My pleasure," with a smile, and you don't feel like it. You be saying cuss words to them in your back of your head. I know. Showing the class late, lackadaisical in getting to class on time. Showing disrespect. You're not out of here yet. We got 9 months. Tardy, skipping, not going to class. In the hallways, hanging out in the bathrooms, nasty. We got to be serious, guys. I found my new passion last year, and that is getting you guys to graduation. I love graduation. I love the ceremony. I love the proper circumstances. I love seeing people that tried their hardest, and they made it. You do not want to go this whole year stressed out because you have not met your benchmarks, because you have a 1.6 GPA, and you're not going to have the credits in order to graduate. You don't want to be that person. We had several of those people last year, and some of them didn't make it. 3 years ago, look at the people in here. 79% of the graduating class graduated. That was 3 years ago. 2 years, 88%. That means 12%. That's a lot. That's a lot. Didn't graduate. Last year, 92% graduated. But still, no, don't clap yet, because that's 8% that didn't. I would love for this class to be 100%, but y'all haven't convinced me yet. Y'all gonna have to earn that. And I'm not going to see that because I'm not in your classroom every day. I'm not looking at your grades like that unless you make me look at it. But I do see it in your walk. I see it in your talk. I see it in your presentation of yourself. And if I see you in the hallways more than I see you in the classroom, you're showing me you're not serious about school. At this point right here, you need to show me that you are a Blake Yellow Jacket. And being a Yellow Jacket is presenting yourself the best way that you know how. Being extra, that's this year's theme. The positive way. In order to be extraordinary, the first couple of letters is extra. Without the extra, you're just ordinary. I'm begging you, and I don't do that, and it's going to be the last time I beg you to do something, because when I tell you to do something, you need to go ahead and do it, because I'm not going to tell you to do anything that's going to hurt you, harm you, or make you embarrassed. But I am begging you today, if you haven't already, I need you to show me in the way you work, in the way you study, in the way you walk, in the way you get to class. Be the examples. Be the example for our sophomores and our freshmen and our juniors, because you know it. Because I got a lot of people around here walking around saying that they're seniors with 12 credits. Got a lot of people walking around here saying that they're seniors, walking around with their chest out, acting like they big and bad. Come January, February, them and their parents are going to be in my office crying. Pride now, but I know what's going to happen when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I want you to go across that stage. I'm not going to deny it if you do the work. But you got to earn it. My name is Toby Johnson. I'm the principal here at Blake High School. To my left, I got Miss Jones. She's my assistant principal for curriculum. Right here, standing up right now, I got Mr. Thompson. He's the assistant principal for administration, athletics. I got Miss Tahia Robinson. She's a disciplinarian. I got Mr. Cleathan. He's coming in right now. Mr. Cleveland Discipline. I got Coach Thomas up here on the stage, fan favorite. Got Dr. Seabright over here, ESC specialist. In the back, we got Miss S. Johnson. She's our PBI's champion. Got a whole bunch of other important people on the back on the screen. Miss Kay Johnson is in charge of our magnet programs, and then course performances. We're going to go ahead and a lot of this is going to be really brief because you already know it. That's why I took a little extra time. But guys, pay attention. And like I said, I need you to show me what it takes to be a jacket. You guys got this. I'm proud of each and every one of you guys for making it this far. But this last mile of this race is not going to be easy, and you got to do the freaking work. Nod your head if you understand. All right.
All right, so I need your attention. Mr. Cleveland and I, and we went through all that other stuff. Hopefully you will do what Mr. Johnson said about being a yellow jacket and following our procedures, and you know those. But this is new. Mr. Cleveland and I, we are planning a trip specifically for 11th and 12th grade, and we want to take a group of students to Costa Rica. We have posters in the cafeteria, and will you go to the next slide? Our meeting is August 25th in the cafeteria at 6 p.m. You may use your phones to go ahead and do this QR code if you are interested in traveling to Costa Rica with us. And we will talk more. It's summer 2027. Summer 2027. If you don't have a passport, don't worry about it. You have 10 months to get a passport, and we can direct you on how to do that. Costa Rica, go ahead and do this very quickly. And then we will get back. We're only opening it up to 11th and 12th grade. And your friends and family. So we really want this to be a Blake trip. So there you are.
Good morning, good morning. Okay, since you guys are seniors, most of you have chosen or have put much thought into your pathway and what you want to do after you've received your diploma and left Blake High School. So much of this right here, you guys kind of already know what we offered, and a lot of you have already touched points as far as AP, ACE courses. You still can take a dual enrollment course if you would like to. We offer first year experience if you haven't taken that right after school on our campus. If you are, plug really quickly. If you have taken a previous ACE course, ACE scores are out. Please go to the lunchroom to get your login information so you can log in and see your scores. Miss Adams Gibson will be sitting at the admin table in the lunchroom. So again, Mr. Johnson talked about most of our students here are on track, but I can give you some specific numbers. Right now, there's about between 50 and 55 students that are right at the 2.0 or below threshold. There's about 25 to 26 students that are below a 1.8 GPA and are missing numerous credits. So as Mr. Johnson said, I'm going to reiterate it to you right now. Those students that are below a 1.8, if you are not serious and you do not get serious, you will not graduate. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You know who you are. You know what you are missing. Coach Thomas and I will be calling you down to have some conversations with you. At the end of the day, it's about you getting a high school diploma. As Mr. Johnson stated, that's the bare minimum. If you don't have that, it will be a struggle for you. All right? Go ahead and roll through the next slide. So again, at this point, you should have your math benchmark and your reading benchmark. If you do not have both of those, you will have opportunities throughout the school year in order to have some tutorials and to be able to take various tests, COT, SAT, ACT, and the reading retake for you to meet that goal. So if you haven't achieved both of those, please take the opportunities that we're going to offer you seriously, because you will no longer do they offer you the opportunity to, I call it, fake graduate, which means at one point in time before last year, they were allowing you to still order your cap and gown and to walk across the stage, and you got what was called a certificate of completion. So unless you open that diploma cover, guess what? Nobody really know you did not graduate. So now they no longer do that. They no longer allow you to, what I call it, fake graduate. So you either gonna achieve the benchmarks, the credits, and GPA and walk across, or you're not gonna be able to do so. Go ahead.
All right, real quick, not gonna bore you. You're seniors, you know all the rules. Seniors, you all supposed to be the leaders on this campus. Y'all have the most freedom on this campus, but with freedom comes responsibility, to be responsible. We got 500 and some freshmen and a bunch of sophomores that we gotta teach these rules to. So we don't wanna spend our time with negative stuff with seniors. Everything senior related should be a turn up on this campus. Y'all earned it at this point in time. Leaders' examples on this campus. IDs visible every day. Not in your book bag, not in your purse. Go on Amazon if you want a cool clip. The school budget won't let us get the expensive stuff, but they got some stuff, $4 or $5, whatever is comfortable for you. If you don't like it around your neck, get you a clip that'll clip somewhere on you. They have to be visible on campus every day. After first period, it's gonna shut down. C-150 is the spot. You know you don't have it when you step foot on campus. We're not gonna be checking you down, go get this, go get that. After first period, you're in there. Unless you got bank to pay $5 every day to get out, you're in there. Until somebody brings it, you buy one or you stay there. Everybody understand that? School safety. I don't like every rule in the world, but I'll follow them. And we have to become that way. If you go to work and you need this to clock in and get in the building, when you graduate and you have that job, some of you got a job now, you need this to clock in and get in the building. If you don't have it, you don't get paid, you don't get in the building. So young adults, responsible, every day. Seniors, let's turn up, let's have fun this year.
All right, before I get started, I want to bring up Dr. Seavright. She is our ESE specialist and our dual enrollment instructor from HCC, so give her a big round of applause.
Good morning. If you have a GPA of 3.0 or above, you still qualify to take dual enrollment classes. I know you're seniors, but you can still take some courses which will be free for college, help you to boost your GPA. If you're interested in that, come see me in Student Affairs, okay?
All right, next slide, please. We are a PBIS school. What does that mean? For academics, you have the expectations of that 2.0, your core classes, and your minimum credit requirements. For behavior, we're asking the following: that you show respect, responsibility, and pride. All right, you know what that looks like in the classroom? Arriving on time, powering off or placing your device on airplane mode, and then completing all of your assignments to the best of your ability. These are basic behavior expectations that we make of every student on our campus. Next slide. So how does this work? Well, if you follow the expectation, you can earn incentives, which again, you guys have a plethora. You see that word? Okay. Then you need to also understand the consequences. Next slide, please. So if you follow our expectations, not only will you get your diploma, but we have academic incentives. Next slide. We also have behavior incentives. So that could look like, hey, if you've had your ID every day, if you are on time daily, you will gain access to our campus incentives. Things that are new this year are our faculty and student athletic games. We're doing pickleball first. I want to throw that out there. Next slide, please. And our Spirit Days. We take our Yellow Jacket pride very seriously, so please join our community. Next slide, please. If you have participated in a club in the past, this is your moment. Take a leadership role. You've been here, you're our upperclassmen, like Coach Thomas said, set that example. Our Club Rush is the last week of August. You can sign up for clubs then. Next slide. And before we get to athletics, no, not before. That's all I got to say.
I'm going to keep it brief. You all have been here 4 years now, okay? So many of you who have already participated in athletics are very familiar with the process to sign up for athletics. But for those of you that may not have participated in any athletics and you decide this is the year you want to get involved, whether it be flag football, whether it be golf, whether it be tennis, whether it be wrestling, whatever it is, you can hit this link and it will tell you all that you need in order to sign up for athletics. There are some very important documents that are involved in that. First and foremost is a physical. You must get a physical from a doctor. That is in the link, and you can download that. A history enrollment form, that's also necessary. Videos, you have 4 that you need to watch and that you will need to upload the certificates for. Insurance, you have to purchase insurance for whatever sport you decide that you would like to participate in. No, you cannot use your parents' insurance. This is school sports insurance that must be purchased. It ranges from the very high $60 down to the very low $30. If you wish to get involved as a team manager, you also need to purchase insurance because we have to make sure that you are covered while you are out on the field. The only other new item that has been added to this process, if you have not played a sport before, you are new to sports, you must get what is known as an echocardiogram. That is where they scan your heart. And then it's a very non-invasive procedure. They just scan your heart and just make sure that the rhythms are normal. You have to turn in documentation and normal readings in order for you to be eligible to participate in a sport. However, if you've rostered before, you don't have to meet that exemption. If you have any questions, you need to know how to sign up, I'll be more than happy to run you through the process. It is, let's be honest, it is not for the weak at heart. It is a lengthy one. And I will be more than happy to walk you through it if I can. Thank you.
SGA.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Jocelyn Rodriguez. I'm the president of SGA. I'll just have everyone introduce themselves.
I'm Akaya. I'm the senior class president.
I'm Damari. I'm the vice president of SEA.
I'm Toby. I'm senior vice president.
I'm Anna. I'm the SJ treasurer.
What I wanted to talk about real quick is our senior shirts. Make sure you buy them. They're on My Payments Plus for $20. They were designed by a student. This is the front. This is the back. Make sure you buy them. And to pick them up, you just go to Miss Marshall's room. She's in B319. And then also for your crowns, if you wanted to pick up a crown from Miss Marshall's, you can start getting those tomorrow in her room, B319. And then if you wanted to decorate your crowns, that'll be next Wednesday in her room after school.
Yeah. All right, all of this is important to know because, as you guys know, next Friday is Senior Crown Day, Senior Sunrise, and our first pep rally. So be hype, hey? Okay. So yeah, we'll put more information out, like the time that you guys have to be there, but just look forward to that on our socials, and yeah. Thank you guys. All right, thank you. Hey.
How much time we got left? How much time we got left? We don't need anything else?
All right, so we only have 2 minutes left. Mr. Cleaton and I, we just want to remind you, you already heard Mr. Johnson. The only way you can get those credits and those benchmarks met is by being in class. So the expectation is that you're in school every single day and that you're in class on time. We will be identifying kids that are late to school this year. Last year, we kind of let it slide, and so some of you were notorious late every day. Once you hit 6 tardies to school, then that's where you are going to get the same consequences as you did being late to 3rd period, 7th period, 8th period. So that's what's new this year. First period now counts for tardies, so you must get to school on time.
Also, one other thing before we leave. Everything that's going on with seniors, I'm going to make sure whoever is handling it, whether it's SGA, Ms. Marshall, Senior Council, I have a whole section on the website now. It says class of 2027. So you'll be able to see important dates, everything. So just in case if you miss something, you should be able to go to the website. As soon as I get that information, I will keep uploading all that information to where your parents can see it and you can also see it too. So definitely look on the website. So anything you guys do too, if you notice and go to Student Life on our webpage, I already started posting some of the things from those who are doing their senior parking and things like that. I've been already uploading those pictures on there too. So the more things that we start doing, I'm gonna make sure it shows in our student life of all the different things that people do so we can get more and more students to keep wanting to come to be a Blake High School student. So I appreciate everything. Please make sure you get to class on time. You guys are free to go, but I appreciate you guys giving your undivided attention.